So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Phil Henry.
An August sky, an angry mountain sleeps, where an ancient city died, an anxious village keeps its watch. We built this town on rock and ash, and on tourist cash we make our home, and we wonder how long a good thing can last. And if one day the world should wake and rain down fire on Pompeii, the gods would shake their heads and say, "I told you so." I met a girl in Market Square. Her eyes are smoke and her hair is fire, and every smile's a dare to walk on a wire. On the ruins of a broken heart, we can start to heal, conceal the past. Still we wonder how long a good thing can last. And if one day the world should wake and rain down fire on Pompeii, the gods would shake their heads and say, "I told you so." The gods would shake their heads and say, "I told you so. I told you so." I told you so. Well, thank you so much. Well, hello, New Hampshire, from your neighbor next door. I'm from Rutland, Vermont, and traveled to the great country of New Hampshire. My favorite shirt for many years had Vermont and New Hampshire next to each other on the front, and it said "Spooning with New Hampshire since 1791." Well, I'm going to do a Vermont song, and you know, I played in Vermont last night, and everyone knew this story, but maybe you don't. Do you all know the name Phineas Gage? Okay, very good. Usually somebody will go. For those of you who don't know the story, perhaps our friends from Nashville may not know this. Phineas Gage was a railroad worker in Cavendish, Vermont. Actually, he was from New Hampshire. But he was working in Cavendish, Vermont, on the railroad, and he was a foreman. And there was an incident where he turned his head to shout at somebody on his crew. There was an explosion, and a metal rod went up through his skull and out the top of his head. And he lived to tell the tale. He was sitting in the outside of the hotel when the doctor arrived to examine him. But from that moment on, as you can imagine, he was never quite the same. And I've wanted to write a song about Phineas Gage for the longest time, and the only way that I could figure out how to do it was to tell it from the point of view of his mother. So here that is. My dear Phineas, hope this letter finds you well. I had heard the worst. It goes to show you can never tell. My dear Phineas, when you left to work the line, you gave me your word you'd be back in 6 weeks' time. Now you're in a bed in Cavendish, and I thank God you're alive. But you gave your poor mother such a fright. If you only knew what you put me through, they say another inch or two to the right and you'd be dead. Only God knows how, but I need this now, like I need another hole in my head, another hole in my head. My dear Phineas, Dr. Harlow sends his word of your miracle, fit and strong despite the hurt. My dear Phineas, even he cannot explain, but he's warning me. The son I knew is not the same. You've been gnashing teeth and angry, with words as sharp as steel. I'm begging you to come back home to heal. If you only knew what you put me through, say another inch or two to the right and you'd be dead. Only God knows how, but I need this now, like I need another hole in my head, another hole in my head. Oh, now I read it in the Post today, the rather curious case of Phineas Gage. And as you roll your sideshow town to town, do you think this makes your mother proud? If you only knew what you put me through, say that every mother lives her children's pain instead. Only God knows how, but I need this now, like I need another hole in my head, another hole in my head. Oh, hole in my head. Thank you. I've played that song a number of times when my own mother was in the audience, and I'm not sure that she appreciates it. But I did write this one for her. This is a song about my childhood favorite toy, which was the Etch-a-Sketch. This is a part that you can sing along if you like. It's only a couple words. I don't know if do people in New Hampshire sing? I don't know. Are you stoic? Are you that New England reserve, or live free or die? Yeah. My mom bought me an Etch-a-Sketch when I was 5, and the frame was red, and the knobs were white, and the silver screen, the most fascinating thing I'd ever seen. Mama, she sat me on her lap a while, and she showed me how to turn that dial. Right before my eyes, lined in black and white, was a masterpiece. And all at once she broke my heart. She shook it hard, and that work of art was gone, 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 gone. I cried and cried and cried. Oh, but Mama sighed. You got to shake it up. You got to shake it up. Then you start again. That's your part. You got to shake it up. You got to shake it up. Then you start again. Very nice. Mama, I'm never going back to school. I'm gonna lock myself inside my room. Oh, and here I'll stay. I'm gonna sit and just draw all day on my Etch-a-Sketch. Gonna make a world up inside this screen where there are spaceships and heroes and nobody's me. I'm gonna chart this life up and down and left and right on my Etch-a-Sketch. Mama sighed and shook her head. She said, I know it's not easy being 10. Tomorrow's another day. Remember what I say. You got to shake it up. You got to shake it up. Then it start again. Sounds so nice. Thank you. You got to shake it up. Now I grew me up to be a mostly well-adjusted man. And I got hopes and ambitions, and they're etched in the sand. A temporary plan, 'cause now I understand what my mama said. You got to shake it up. You got to shake it up. Then you start again. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You got to shake it up. You got to shake it up. And then you start again. Oh, you gotta shake it up. You gotta shake it up. And then you start again. You gotta shake it up. You gotta shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. They do sing in New Hampshire. Very good. Thank you so much for singing along. Say again. Yeah, who are the Vermonters here? Okay, yes, all right, my people. Actually, truth be told, I'm a flatlander. I grew up in the Adirondacks, and I've been in Vermont 20 years. That doesn't mean that I'm from Vermont. I think we know how that goes. Well, this next song is a song about the most important relationship that a man has in his life, which is the relationship between that man and his barber. Sit me down in that old leather seat, put my feet up, spin me around and smile and call me by my name. Old Joey's aside in his horn rims and white hair, and just like his barber shop, they don't make them quite the same. Take a little off the top, take a little off the sides, brush the burden on my shoulders, take the load off of my mind. Always find my way back there. Shakes her shears from a big blue jar, asks how are ya? And I tell him, Joe, I don't know where I dare begin. If I say it's been a damn hard year, would that be too honest? When Joe keeps on clipping, I know my secret's safe with him. So take a little off the top, take a little off the sides, push the burden on my shoulders, take the load off of my mind. Always find my way back there to old Joe's chair. To old Joe's chair. Old Spice and hardwood floors, bad jokes from before the war, and Polaroids on the walls of days gone by. Now men don't gripe, men don't do sad, but sitting here I feel like I'm talking with my dad. First moment's peace I've had in a long, long while. He turns me around with a wink and he hands me a mirror. And I tell him, Joe, I swear I look like a new man. And he said, son, you can never get too many haircuts. Don't be a stranger, and he offers me his hand. So take a little off the top, take a little off the sides, push the burden from my shoulders, take the load off of my mind. Always find my way back there to old Joe's chair. To old Joe's chair. Old Joe's chair. Perfect. Thanks, sir. It's been a long day, a long week. The whole year's a disaster, and life's moving faster all the while. All along, you were brave and strong, held it together, whether or not you thought so at the time. Now it's Friday and you're driving home. Highway seems endless and restless. You turn the radio on. Exhausted, defeated, you drop your defenses and you let in that simple love song. Oh, oh, listen to the sound of heartbeats and harmony and longing out loud, and a melody so bittersweet it takes you by surprise. Thank God for songs that still make you cry. Think back to that plastic boombox. You'd listen all Saturday for the DJ to play that new song. And quick press record, you gotta tape it. You hardly could wait to rewind it and sing right along. Oh, oh, listen to the sound of heartbeats and harmony and longing out loud, and a melody so bittersweet it takes you by surprise. Thank God for songs that still make me cry. You know the rules now, you're a grown-up. You pay off the mortgage, read the paper, and go to work every day. But save a place in your heart for the art and the mystery of a song that can take you away. Oh, oh, listen to the sound of heartbeats and harmony and longing out loud, and a melody so bittersweet it takes you by surprise. Thank God for songs that still make you cry, and this one gets you every time. Thank God for songs that still make you cry. All right, thank you so much. I have time for one more tune, and then it's intermission time. But I'm going to tell you, don't linger in there, because you do not want to miss a single minute of Gold Pine coming up in the next set. I was very enraptured by sound check earlier, so shove food in your face and come back. Please. Thank you so much, Adam, for having me, and Chad doing the video, and gosh, everything. This is such a great series, and what a beautiful room to make music in. So love it, love it, love it. I have some CDs in the other room and some vinyl. CDs or pay whatever you'd like for them. I'd really love you to take some music home. So whatever that is great. So a buck or two or 5 or 10 or 100 is all good. I wrote this song during that time, that dark time that we were all kind of stuck inside. Dreaming of being able to be in a room like this again. Stuck in this apartment, I just might lose my mind, staring at the city lights and the snowfall outside. It gets so quiet, all I do is think about the state of the world we're in and how I need a drink. I guess I can sing a song instead. So sing a song of sixpence and coming through the ride, the early morning rain, the sweet bye-bye. The songs my mama taught me when I was just a child. The words I'd long forgotten come roaring back to life tonight. They echo in my head. Down to the ceiling and stomp on the floor. Ignore the landlord drumming backbeat on the door. You can shout all you want, I won't hear a thing. I'm gonna keep on singing. And I try to watch the news, but all I see is war. A war of words in Washington and a brawl outside my door. And all anybody wants to settle up the score. But I don't know anyone who's winning anymore. The only thing I can do is sing. Pound on the ceiling and stomp on the floor. Ignore the landlord drumming backbeat on the door. You can shout all you want, I won't hear a thing, no. I'm gonna keep on singing. All at once my will is gone, and I can sing no more. My throat is sore and sorry, and I slump down to the floor. And in that gasp of silence, I hear a sweet voice call. The song is so familiar, I press my ear up to the wall. She's singing, hard times come again no more. Down on the ceiling and stomp on the floor. Ignore the landlord, drum backbeat on the door. Shout all you want, I won't hear a thing, no. I'm gonna keep on singing. We're gonna keep on singing. La 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 la. Thank you, everybody.